All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of the Fig Community World. We got AD, Duno, and T-Rail talking about Smacc getting DP'd on his hood day. But before we get into that video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you guys like what I'm doing or whether you don't. Salute to all the subscribers. Salute to all the day ones. You guys already know nothing but love. Uh, Look, I'm not gonna get into this whole intro. You guys already know where to find our episodes at. You guys already know where we're at. Hit the description down below. Click on everything. Show some love. Show some support. Right. If not, who gives? It is what it is. But supposedly, Smacc from back on Fig Community World, community, got a DP. If you ask me before you watch the video, it comes with the territory. But let's go ahead and watch this little recap and see what they're talking about. So, with no further ado, let's get you guys a Southsider's reaction. Let's get it.
That's a really good team.
It's all good. We don't need to see that shit. Hey, but shout out my nigga Smacc. He ain't here. We wish he was here. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody in the chat probably like, where this nigga Smacc at? He at home, or he probably in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? He got his ass whooped yesterday.
Look, I know those are Smack's homies, right? But I don't think it's right that they're clowning them for getting a DP or getting beat up. But a lot of people play like that. A lot of people play certain ways. And when you've been around somebody for a very long time, you get comfortable clowning around. So I think that Smacc, is a grown man. Smacc is a G. I don't think he'll take this as any type of way other than the homies just clowning. Because you do know there is motherfuckers out there that'll take this as disrespect and all of a sudden want to start problems, But I think they're like family. So at this point, it's just clowning around. Let's go.
You're the
Shout
fucking
out to
idiot.
Smacc lady to death, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day. It was yesterday, you know what I'm saying? I think it's Far Travel
Where
all
was
day
you
right
at?
now. I was at all. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to be doing, chilling. I'm with my kids. You know what I'm saying? I did contribute. You know what I'm saying?
So they asked him, AD asked T-Raw, where were you? Because it was hood day for, I guess, their neighborhood, right? And he said, I went there. That's what I'm supposed to do. I contributed, right? Therefore, meaning that he didn't pull up because not that he's bigger than the program, because I don't believe that he is, and I don't think he believes that he is. But I think he's at a point in his life where it's like, that's not my priority right now. I've been there, done that. I'm on to bigger ventures. So you know what? If you guys need me to pitch in, to get the drinks, to get the food, I got you. I don't want you motherfuckers to feel like I ain't trying to, be there, but I'm already on to bigger things, my boy. And that's the way it should be. You can't be, listen, how can I say this? I don't feel any type of way for motherfuckers that are 40, 50 still banging because that's the life they chose. It is what it is. But there's people in that age bracket that are still banging because they ain't got no choice. What I mean by when they ain't got no choice, because I know a lot of motherfuckers gonna be like, what do you mean? You do have a choice. Yeah, you got a choice. But when you don't have no money, you don't have a future, you ain't got no job, you ain't got nothing. Look, there's nothing that you have to look forward to when you wake up. That's how you stay stuck. That's how you stay stuck. That's how you become 40, 50, 60, still living in the hood, still, doing things you were doing when you were 15. When you actually have a job, when you actually have a meaning in life, when you actually outgrow that, that's when you have an option. You feel me? That's when you have you know what? I'm going to do this better. I love the hood. I love the hood. I love the homies, but I'm going to do this. If the hood needs me, I'm there. But I ain't about to go intermingle and get myself busted because I got bigger meaning now. I got things to do. But it is what it is. I know people that in their late 30s, 40s, 50s that are still banging and they love it and they wouldn't change it for the world. And it is what it is. Let's go.
I was there in spirit. I did contribute.
You was on FaceTime with the kids. You had your orange rag on.
What's up, my nigga?
What's happening, bro?
Got my baby right here,
I'll be
bitch.
there next year. I love you, bro.
Man, yes. Shout out Smacc, man. That nigga got socked out, homie. We need to we need to do that. We need to talk to my boy, man.
I text him today.
You text him?
So I'm disappointed in you. He said, I'm sorry.
He said, I'm
He said,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
I said,
God.
man, can't be doing that, man. That shit low-key do be difficult when you see somebody just kind of like, they got a real good thing going on and you're like, fuck. Nah, bro, but it's a thing.
Hold on, Duno just said it. Duno just said it. And I know Duno's not a gang member, but I don't know if he does now, but I know he grew up in the hood and he knows what time it is, right? Listen, when you got good shit going on, motherfuckers are gonna hate regardless. Now, if you guys know or follow Smacc, supposedly he was saying that people or his own homies were saying that he was too Hollywood now, that he thought he was too good for everybody. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that Smacc is a down-to-earth motherfucker. He's still in the hood, as you can see. He still functions with the homies. But the homies look at him like he's Hollywood because he has more money than them, more success. And that's somebody that's player hating, right? Listen, there's homies that love it when you come up. I'm one of those. I'm one of the ones that if I see anybody making it, I'm gonna congratulate you. I'm happy. I'm happy as fuck, right? When I was younger, I was the one that'd be like, "Hey, how can I get on? How can I do what you're doing? Let me, show me." Now I'm the one that people are asking, "Hey, how do I do this? How do I do that?" Right? So I never been the one to actually ever be mad at any homies, but I know how that feels because I know people that hate on what the fuck I'm doing. Either because I'm not helping or either because they feel that I should, either because they feel that I should be in the circle, whatever it is. I don't know because I don't ask and I don't care, and I know that feeling. So Smacc, people saying that he turned Hollywood, I don't see it. I don't see it. Tell me how. If he went to Hood Day, right? If he was Hollywood, he wouldn't go to Hood Day, right? If he was Hollywood, he wouldn't be all up in the mix with the homies. The problem is that the homies look at him like, why ain't you put us on? Where's our shout out? Where's our money bag? And then you start becoming the face of the hood because you're the one that's on the news outlets. You're the ones on the blog. You're the ones in everybody's mouth, your name. So then they start looking at it like, man, Smacc is the one that's going to represent our hood. Fuck that. But it's like, listen, then you go out and do it. You go out and make the blogs, make the podcast, be the face. You do it. You can't. You don't got the charisma. You don't got the jokes. You don't got the attitude. You don't got the look. Then shut the fuck up then. Shut your fucking mouth and get to the back of the line. All it takes is one hater. One motherfucking hater. And you have a lot of followers that can't think for themselves, believing everything that hater is saying. I've seen it. Let me give you guys a quick one. I was in the dorm one time, right? And this is I run SS, right? But we're talking to the woods, right? And there was this wood that had a TRU symbol on this, a TRU tattoo. TRU, true, right? But he had the slanted R, like the Master P TRU, the Real Untouchables, right? Young motherfuckers don't know what I'm talking about, but all the older heads know what I'm talking about. It's a T, and then the R is slanted in the U, right? Well, the white boy had that tattoo, and somebody walked up to the rep and told the rep, hey, that tattoo right there is a black artist tattoo or a black label, right? And the white boy said, nah, it just stands for this, this, and this, right? And I'm pretty sure that white boy probably found the logo online somewhere and slapped it on, and didn't think nothing of it. Well, this other dude told the rep, hey, that's a fucking black guy's tattoo, and he runs woods. Why the fuck you allowing that? Bro, they beat that Woods ass. They fucked him up. They dragged him. They made him bleed. They made him go up and press the button and roll it up. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, all that for that? Like, what the fuck did the fool even do? Right? But all it took was one motherfucking crybaby, one hater to say some shit that he probably didn't even know. And all the followers came. So, that's how it be. But let's go.
With the hood shit. No, I feel that, but I'm just saying, just in general, whether they gangbang or not, whether they're like on drugs or just don't have their shit together, you still want to see somebody win.
I mean, but people like you know what I'm saying? It's different. I like say, but we coming in, you tagger, you was doing the shit, you was going, not still going, fly. Getting socked.
Not being fly.
You know what I'm saying? He come to work, lip busted, tongue split. He like, what are you doing?
He did too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But we was talking to him, he kind of understand now. He like, you know what, you right. I gotta slow down on this shit. The way you move, the way you gotta handle yourself.
So look, they're basically saying that Smacc is still in the hood, active as fuck, right? He's still going around the homies. He's still chopping it up. He's still doing all these things, but trying to be professional and get rich at the same time. And you can't do them both. You can't do them both because you can't be having money, right? And go to the hood where motherfuckers are starving and broke and not expect them to feel any type of way. And those, my friends, are facts. They're telling them, slow down. You don't need to go to the hood. You don't need to chop it up with the homies all day, every day. Make that phone call. Say what's up. Shoot a little bit of bread to the closest one that you with. Make sure his kids are all right. Little things like that. Not extortion, but there's got to be one or two homies that you still have nothing but love for, that you grew up with. Make sure they're all right. Make sure they're okay. You got to take care of them. Just make sure they're all right. Whatever they need, make sure they can call you. And as long as those homies are good, your name will always be good in the hood. See, but the thing is, a lot of people take that as extortion. They take that as, I ain't going to pay no grown man. No, it ain't even about that. It's about playing your cards right. This is the game you chose. Play it right. Play it motherfucking right. The ones that don't want to play right because they feel they're bigger than the program are the ones that get beat down, stabbed, killed, all that. So basically they're telling them, look, you're a professional now. You don't need to be doing all this shit. Slow it down, my boy. And that is very true. You can't have one foot in. But then again, you never win because the people on the outside are going to be like, damn, T-Rail, you're fake. How can you not be, kicking it in the hood or still going to the hood? And it goes back to the same shit. We done it 30 years ago. But let's go.
Out here, nigga, especially in Los Angeles, you can't be fucking doing that shit all day. That shit'll catch up with you. He not listening to us right now.
Still wild.
You feel me? Like, it's not going the way we feel like we needed to go. Like, I don't know what we
It's a process, though, because you love my bro, though. It's a process, though.
Yeah, it is a process. It is a process. You feel me? Why did you choose not to get it?
So, look, they said it's a process. There's a previous video. I'm not going to put it on here because it shows Smacc lumped up, right? But two things are either going to happen now. Either he's going to see it for what it is and say, all these fools hate on me. I ain't coming back to the hood. And disappear and do his own thing. Or he's going to pick out a few homies that are solid with him and say, you know what? These are the ones that I'm going to be tapped in with now. Because I saw what everybody else is on. And it's sad because, listen, in real life, I've seen homies not come back ever. I've seen them get put on, kick it for like a week, 2 weeks. They did some stupid shit. We called them in for a DP, and they never were to be seen again. Where's Waldo? On the back of a milk carton, that kind of stuff. And that's because they didn't want to deal with it. They didn't want to deal with it. So sometimes it's needed. A DP is needed. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes when you feel like, I didn't even do shit and these fools are hating, want me to get a DP, fuck them. They lost a good homie. It is what it is. It happens. I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend just to be on your P's and Q's and be aware of your surroundings and be aware of what you're doing. That way you don't get in the wreck, right? But that happens. Either homies will go away and never come back, or they'll come get their DP and now they're gonna keep their distance. You know, and now you fucked up your chances of being in that inner circle of getting that bag. You know, so you this is all a game. You gotta play your cards right. Life is a game. Being from a gang is a game. Learn to play it. If you can't learn to play it, get the fuck out. Because the rules were here before you and the rules will be here after you. You can't come along and change it. You know, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. You know, the only way you can change it is if somewhat you got heads. When I mean heads, is a bunch of people to build your own shit and a bunch of guns and the balls. And if you ain't got that, my boy, just follow the fucking rules. It is very simple to follow the rules. You know, the game is to stay alive. But a lot of people beg to differ, and it is what it is. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go follow us on Spotify. I'm really trying to get the numbers up over there. Follow us on Apple Music. Show us some love. Go leave a review. You could leave a review, 5 stars, all that shit. Go do it over there. Show some love. Let's get that podcast. Let's get those numbers up. And other than that, today is Thursday. Tomorrow you'll be seeing LA Icon here live in the studio, 6 p.m. Haters Only podcast. So make sure you guys pull up and ask all those stupid ass questions that you guys like to ask. Other than that, we're gonna kill this video. We're laying, call it a day. I'm Blue Devil. This has been a TheHaterWorld production, and we out.